Hey guys, Other Boy Reactions here. Alright, we're hopping back into Veronica Mars. Last time was a crazy episode. We got some really crazy information about Veronica's parents. Supposedly, Veronica's real dad is Jake Kane, because we knew that her mom and Jake dated in high school, and I assumed that they were having an affair later in life, but we did not know that he was her father. Now, this is what Abel Kuhn says. He could be lying, but I suspect that it's probably true, and that's probably why Duncan broke up with her, because that means that he and Veronica are siblings. They're half siblings. Oh, and so is Lily. So, oh my god, that's a lot for Veronica to take in. It was a lot for me to take in. But we will have to see what happens with these crazy kids. This is Veronica Mars, Season 1, Episode 9, Drinking the Kool-Aid. Let's hop right into it.
Is Duncan my...
Your brother! Your brother! Oh my god.
Those photos that were
Girl.
sent to Mom, the ones with me framed in a gun sight. Was that how Jake finally stuck it to Dad, his old rival?
Kane Software, how may I direct your call?
Give me Clarence Weedman, please.
You've reached Clarence Weedman, Head of Security, Kane Software. Please leave a message.
And there it is. I know who's responsible for scaring Mom away.
We used to be friends, but I haven't thought of you lately at all.
What?
Sit!
Oh, ew! No!
It's a waterbed.
That is not
All right.
fun.
Come on, you've wanted one of these things since like you were 5 years
No.
old.
I also wanted to marry Vanilla Ice and build the world's largest collection of Z-Bots.
Ew.
You asked me. No, you begged me for a waterbed like 4 years in a row. It
When
was
she was
your
a kid.
obsession.
She was a kid.
It's all coming back to me now. The way you explained it, Santa was cool with the basic concept, but had grave doubts about second-floor deployment.
That well-known bedrock pragmatism of elvish culture. But I gotta tell you, if it had been my call,
You're
I
so
would have...
full of it. But it is incredibly sweet of you.
6 weeks ago, Casey kisses me goodbye and drives to school, same as always. But he never comes home.
He says he's gone off to live at some place called the Moon Calf Collective. And basically, thanks for all you've done, guys, but I can take it from here.
If you really were a good father, you'd let me draw some of your blood for the test. Nobody will know the difference.
Smart.
Besides, you've been sexually active. I haven't.
Oh, for crying out loud. You're serious about this, aren't you?
Smart.
Let me have that.
What the...
You wuss.
Oh my god.
So those are the parents of Casey Gant, you know?
Please be her father. Please be
Unfortunately, yeah. He's just another slice off the loaf of shallow, vapid, pain-in-the-ass 09erdom.
Well, despite your assessments, his parents are still a little irked about his decision to run off and join a cult.
He joined a cult? What do they worship? Wedgies?
I'm talking about the folks out at the Mooncalf Collective. That's where I live. Something tells me you'd really enjoy visiting. If you'd like, I could even take you out there today.
Yes, you need to.
How's that sound?
So Miss Mills lures kids out to cult headquarters? Forbidden barn? Check. Implied polygamy? Check. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cult.
Veronica, this is Josh.
Hey there.
Why don't you show his
Hi.
face? Oh. Hey, that's the guy from Vampire Diaries.
I knew I should have included a few discreet lesbian overtones in that poem.
Hey, Veronica. I heard you were coming, but I had to see to believe.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
Aaron
I don't
Samuel
blame you. This is
from Mean Girls.
path a bit. I don't think I asked what you guys were growing.
I guess you could say it's the ultimate cash crop.
Yahtzee. And what's that?
I can't even begin to describe it,
Why don't you try
but
it?
it'll blow your mind.
That's probably not what she thinks it is.
Look, we've been going to classes together for, what, 3 years? And I don't think we actually ever really talked. Lately, I feel like I've been missing out. Okay. So how's everybody's day? What's up?
I woke up scared. I felt like I was in a dream of peace and happiness.
Do not roll your eyes, Veronica. You're undercover.
Now, you might want to consider opening yourself up, letting other people inside.
Let other people inside? Got anyone particular in mind? Maybe if I discreetly flash Mr. Taser.
So, has anyone told you what we grow here?
I heard it was the ultimate cash crop.
That it is.
It's not what you think.
Impressive, isn't it?
Poinsettias?
Aren't these poinsettias?
And Christmas is right around the corner.
What?
So we never would have been able to finish off the greenhouse if Casey hadn't given us that money.
I wish I wasn't so broke right now. Otherwise, I'd try to chip in too.
Oh, well, our goal isn't to be a charity case. I mean, it's not that we have anything against money. It's just, it's kind of like water, you know? Lots of symbolic power, but really just a lifeless substance when you get right down to it. But the paradox is, life as we know it, be impossible without it. You see what I'm saying?
You're saying you don't want my money, you don't want my body, you don't want me working in your ganja fields, you just want me to be happy. Strange.
She's gonna love it there. The fuck? Oh my god. Did you see her?
There you are. What the hell were you thinking, Veronica? That's got to be the worst decision I've ever seen by someone who wasn't literally brain damaged. Since when do you reserve the right to totally blow off my instructions? Does my judgment, my concern for your safety carry that little weight with you?
I'm sorry. Dad, I screwed up. Big time, I know.
Casey's grandmother is dying. She had a severe stroke on Tuesday night. If she dies,
Casey gets
the
everything.
bulk of her fortune,
Goes to Casey.
about $80 million, goes to Casey.
What's your background anyway, if you don't mind my asking?
Technically, my field is SMSPI, systematic manipulation of social and psychological influence. One vulgar term is deprogramming.
No kid.
That's Rain, one of the girls from the collective. Real name, Debbie Meyer. She's a runaway.
You've been a real friend to me lately.
Can you really say that after what I just told you?
I guess I don't think you were faking the kindness. Am I wrong? Well, I guess I better go have this conversation with my parents. They want to hear that I'm not going to let them starve.
Oh my god! They're just taking him!
Hey! What are you doing to him?
Right.
They deprogrammed him already?
What's up, Veronica?
Already? Oh my god.
I can open this letter and find out if my dad is really my dad.
Better open it. Oh, stop it! I want to know. So annoying. I knew that was gonna happen. Of course, Keith is still your father. He's always gonna be your father. But don't you have to know if Duncan and Lily were your siblings. I mean, come on. Oh my god, that's so annoying. She's gonna find out sooner or later. It was kind of a sad episode. I mean, Casey he was happy, and then his parents take him, and that guy brainwashes him, and then he just goes back to being the way he was. Like, that's how it ends. That fucking sucks. What kind of ending is that? It was too realistic for me. But no, I mean, that was good. It's creepy. There was all this talk about cults and brainwashing, but really the brainwashing was coming from the parents and that creepy guy. Because they wanted that money, that 80 mil. But he's 18. I mean, what is he gonna do once he graduates high school? I guess they can just keep him brainwashed for the rest of his life if they want, if they have that guy around. Why don't you just have him sign over the money to them then? I mean, if you're willing to go that far. They just want control of him for the rest of his life. I'm really pissed that Veronica shredded the paternity test. That was not necessary. I don't think she's ready to know. And obviously the show isn't ready for the audience to know yet either. Fuck, I wanted to know. But it was a different episode. It started out as, Veronica was gonna solve. I thought she was gonna solve her own little mystery about who was following her and taking pictures of her. And it led to that guy who worked for, the Kane company. Then she went through all that. She went through the paternity test, and then just decided it didn't matter. It fucking matters. It was an interesting story with Casey, aka Aaron Samuels from Mean Girls. His parents were pretending to, care about him and said that he joined this cult. Veronica, decides to investigate. She gets invited by one of the school teachers who is one of the leaders of, the cult. And she goes there, very skeptical, very cynical, pessimistic, thinking that, all these people can't be this nice, can't be this peaceful. There has to be some nefarious, goings on. And, but then she finds out that they're really just good people. They're really nice people. They're just trying to live peaceful, happy lives. All are welcome. She seemed happy for the first time in a long time. She seemed very peaceful, and she was interacting with people, and no one was there to judge her for the first time in a long time. She could just be herself. She made some new friends, but then they quickly got taken away from her. At least one of them got taken away. Her friendship with Casey will probably never be the same. Because he's brainwashed now. I mean, I wonder what that guy does. That's fucking scary. I wonder if that's possible. I mean, you always hear stuff about, like, Scientology and brainwashing and, God, I wonder if it's really possible to brainwash someone. But yeah, it was a decent episode. It had a very different feel to it. I mean, not a whole lot happened with, the main plot of the series because she fucking got rid of the test. It was nice to see Veronica and the dad have, some moments together, and he got her the waterbed. So what, he just got rid of her old mattress, didn't even ask her? That would not have been okay with me, Keith Mars. And he bought it for $10. They had some good scenes together. He loves her so much. And she loves him so much. It's beautiful. Their relationship is just so beautiful. And I understand why, she got rid of the results, because she realized, it doesn't matter. But it does. It fucking does. Like, he's always going to be your dad, but you need to know. I need to know. I need to know if she's related to Duncan and Lily. I have to know that. I feel like this episode was, like, trying to make... I kept thinking of Scientology the whole time, and I kept thinking that, like, this episode was trying to make it seem like, just because it seems like a cult doesn't mean that it's bad, and which is true. There's a lot of communes like this or collectives where people are very peaceful, and whenever people seem too nice and things seem too good to be true, we always suspect that there's ulterior motives. I don't know if the same can be said about Scientology. I've just heard too many bad things about them, but then I don't know. I don't know, because, like, Elizabeth Moss from Handmaid's Tale, one of my favorite shows, is a Scientologist. She seems like a nice person, but I mean, I don't know her, but I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what to say about cult-like organizations, because they're promoting all this peace and love and introspection, but then on the other hand, you hear all these horror stories from Leah Remini, and supposedly they kicked out Nicole Kidman after she wanted a divorce from Tom Cruise, and supposedly they won't let her see her kids that she had with him, her adopted kids. and the way Katie Holmes was treated when she wanted to leave. Who knows? I just don't know. We'll never know. I mean, you'll never know unless you're a part of them, I guess, and pay money. So who knows what these organizations are really like, but I guess this episode is showing it's good not to judge unless you have actually experienced it. I guess that can be said about a lot of things, so I don't know, that's what I took away from this episode. But it was fun, and I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye.
I can't tell you about